fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured.
It's gonna make me cry. Like, that's like the second that he gets a little hope back. And she brought it for him.
If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Love him. Yeah, same. Gah. Okay. Crying already. Oh, you know it. You know it. I can't help it, you guys. Actually, the thing is, up until, I don't know, maybe like 5 years ago-ish. I'm not good with time frames, let's be real. But for a lot of my life, I would not allow myself to cry around anybody. I repressed a lot of my emotions, and it was deeply unhealthy. And then however many years ago, I started going through some stuff and like processing old trauma and like dealing with things. And it was like the floodgates broke open, and now I do not hide my emotions. Like, I really try not to. And it's so much healthier mentally, because if you feel your feelings when they first come up, you don't repress them. Repressed emotions are like cause diseases. They get trapped in your nervous system in your body and make you unhealthy. And so like learning that, understanding that, and also just like other things that kind of broke my heart open in ways, I've gotten to this point now where I can't fake it. I can't hold stuff in, and I don't want to. And I don't think you should either. Feel your feelings. But also, because there was so much repressed, things now that trigger previous feelings hit me much deeper. So sometimes when you see me reacting really strongly to something that maybe wouldn't deserve such a strong reaction, it's because it's coming from, it's triggering something, a reminder of something that I have personally gone through that I didn't maybe feel all the feelings for yet because they were repressed. So it's also like a cathartic thing, which is another reason why I love Final Fantasy stories, because they do a really good job of hitting those real life lessons in a way that you can relate to. I have a feeling this is gonna wreck me in the best possible way. Mr. Svandalier, the Exarch awaits you within. Ah, this floor. Can I get this flooring for my house, please? This is what I want. Or at least a rug. At least give me a rug that's like this center part. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest?
Well, my new ghost boyfriend made sure that I did not rest. And yes, it was as spicy as that sounds. I had a ghostly visitor!
I was not aware the room was haunted. and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know.
So casual. I mean, I guess you would be at this point, right?
Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts.
Just another day. Alright, tell me more about the Scions.
This map shows the lands of Northrend, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Eulmore. That is where you'll find Urianger.
I get to go to the fairy kingdom?
To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest.
Oh, this is so cute. They each have their own little destination.
Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty.
They're still not gonna let me fly here, are they?
As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphinaud is on Kholusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Eulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness.
So funny. Okay, so Urianger is hanging out with the fairies. Ishtola's in the forest. Alphinaud's with the rich bougie people. Of course he is. It's like we're gonna get old Alfie, aren't we? Like original sniveling little snot-nosed Alfie who's so proud. It'd be hilarious if he just spent a little time here with the bougie people and then he was back to his very like smug ways.
For his part in furthering our cause, Alphinaud journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alizé, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armoreng.
Armoreng.
They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters.
So closer to the edge you are from the radius, the Sin Eaters are worse, probably.
In contrast to her brother, Alizé felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe.
So Alizé's out there being a badass. Cool. Love that for her.
So, will it be Kholusia or Armoreng? It matters not which you choose to visit first.
Okay. I'm curious about Kholusia just because it sounds more different from what we're used to seeing.
Simply inform me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount.
Oh, okay.
Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters.
A new companion? Wait, is it Fran? Don't tell me, but I bet it's Fran. Wait, does she keep playing in this game? No, that was just for the raid thing, right? Never mind. It's probably someone new. Don't tell me. Don't tell me nothing. I assume it's a lady friend, though. I could be wrong.
Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Surprise! All right. Oh, and I got a level up from my scholar, 77. Same number of viewers we have on Twitch right now, 77. Must be a lucky number. All right, in search of Alphinaud. The Crystal Exarch is eager for you to meet with Alphinaud. You will visit Alphinaud in Kholusia then. Excellent. As I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast, so you will need a mount capable of making the journey. It's in Hawaii? Isn't that an island off the west coast? Here is a letter of introduction, presented to Sem Janmai, the master of beasts at Temenos Rookery, and he will take care of you. When you see Alphinaud, be sure to pass on my warmest regards. Oh, wait, I can pick up both of them? I didn't realize that's what was happening. I might as well, right? Pick up both quests. Ready to depart for Amarang? Alize will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She, impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was. Repeatedly. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Cassard, the master of a merchant caravan. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him at the Amaro launch, and he will see that you reach your destination. Okay, where am I going? Right here. Follow that Billy! Is it time for PvP? Oh, it's this guy right here that I just walked past. Cool. Your face is unknown to me. What business have you at my rookery? I have a letter of introduction for you, sir. Thank you very much for seeing me. Signed by the Exarch, no less. Yes, I can provide you with an Amaro for passage to Kholusia. I will pick you out a friendly whelp. Oh, I get to ride one? An Amaro, you say? Not a chocobo? Yeah, I want an Amaro. They're so cute. And they're totally gonna match this glam. That's right. Mounts like my gray friend over there are a common sight in these parts. But I gather you hail from further afield, more accustomed to chocobos, perchance. I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. Oh, I ride all kinds of things. I mean, phrasing. I have so many mounts. Well, is that any better? I was gonna quit while I'm ahead. See, I can't do it now. Any Zund worthy of the name could do it, of course, but the Exarch sent you to me. Ensuring you arrive safely is my responsibility. Gather your things and meet me at the Amaro launch. One of the junior tamers will attend to you while I ready the mounts. Lakeland is now accessible as an Aethernet destination. And I've gotten all of them attuned. Wonderful. So this is the Amaro tamer, and then if I was gonna follow Alice's trail, I would go talk to Cassard. Thank you. Let me talk to this guy real quick too. He's just the chocobo porter. Okay. The Amaro porter, sorry. You wanna fly an Amaro to Kholusia? Well, I suppose if Master Junmai is going with you. Wait here, please. The Master should be along with the mounts shortly. You can now travel to Kholusia. Speak with the aspiring Amaro tamer to fly to the island. You can also use your Aether Compass to assist with locating Aether currents in new regions. The Aether Compass can be found under Collection in the Duty section of the main menu. Well, if I see any along the way, I will do them, and if not, perhaps one of my dear, dear friends would want to fly me around to them all at some point.
The whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
Oh, it's so pretty, Kholusia. In Norvrand. This feels very FF16. This is making me so happy. Ah! I'm just gonna do this green check mark here, and then I'll QS, okay? Or is this gonna take me somewhere? Watch it take me somewhere and cue 20-minute long cutscene.
We are arrived. This is Cracked Shell Beach on the eastern coast of Kholusia. You should be safe here for the present. Compared to the mainland, Sin Eater attacks are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It is the people you should be wary of.
Okay. It's very pretty.
Spy you that city in the distance? That's Eulmore, the island's main settlement. It rivals the Crystarium in scale and was once an ally in our battle against the abominations. For years, the Eulmoran elite have fancied themselves the masters of what remains of our broken world. They have gone as far as to offer the leaders of our other settlements their protection if we bend the knee.
So they've already got their own empire shenanigans going on here. Like, they were so close to Utopia, and then some jerk off said to be like, no, but we want to be in charge of everybody. Ugh. Can we just live, people? Sorry, rant over.
But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mildly. The Crystarium is one among many who resist their heavy-handed authority, and while we are not at war, our relationship with Eulmore is strained at best. It may be wise to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city.
This is so cool, the way the light changes day to night, but it's still day. That is... I love how they did that.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely.
It's a Netflix show. They're like, nope, you have to start the next episode to see how that cliffhanger ends. Every damn time.
If you head south along the coast, you will eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Crystarium lives there, a man who goes by the name of Eulmore. Eulmore keeps an eye on everything that happens in Kholusia and will be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a sprig of thyme. That will let him know you can be trusted.
What a qualifier. Have you a sprig of thyme?
Here, this should be enough. Find your friend. I will stay here with the Amaro until you are ready to return.
Are you about to drive me there, Billy? Is that what's happening here? Oh, wait, I didn't attune. What is it showing me I need to attune to? This one. You just made the glam nice. Yeah, I like it. It looks very appropriate with the hat, and I like your color choices. He looks rugged and dashing and a little like a scoundrel. What is this? A still tide? Is that where I'm going? Yeah. Deliver the lake time to Eulmore. Can you see it? Oh, I think we just passed it, actually. Oh, Aether Current. Thank you. Can you swim in this water? That's as far as you can go. No! You can't swim? Anywhere? You just killed a hobgoblin? What do they look like? Oh, was he wearing a funny little hat? Oh, is he just a little cutie? You're just killing these little cuties. Wait. Here's my person.
What you after? Fish? Crab? Think I've got an eel in a barrel somewhere, if you've a taste for 'em.
I have your time.
Oh, I do love a bit of time. Chuck some in the pan and it's like a bloody festival of flavor. Now, what is it I can do for you? Can't say that there's been any major upsets to report these past few weeks.
He looks like Aranso! Wait, he looks like Kamari. Have I just never seen a blue Hrothgar? Do I have lore for my character? Honestly, I've always just played her as she's me. Like, how would I be in this. So I guess I could give her a better backstory. I was just talking about how I want to write like a mythological take on my life story. I think that would be really fun. Like to take my actual life experiences but turn them into like mythology.
Alphinaud, eh? Yeah, I know the one. A young champion of the downtrodden. Eulmore's richer than all of Norvrant put together, but it's a different story for them as live outside the city. Most spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive, which makes your friend's dedication to helping others stand out all the more. I can hazard a guess as to where he is now. Get a message to him, but you'll need somewhere quiet to meet, away from prying eyes. Make for Stilltide. That's the fishing village just up the path there. You're looking for a rundown excuse for a tavern the locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there and I'll see that Alphinaud joins you.
Wait for Alphinaud. It's here? No, back at the Aetherite. Shadowbringers is great. You're going to love it. It's already giving slight vibes of FF16, which is my favorite game. And I've been geeking out this whole time about how gorgeous the settings are. I love that I got a little fairy pixie to be my go-between worlds. I'm loving the crazy time madness chaos going on. And I am already obsessed with my ghost boyfriend. So it's going great so far. Bunny boys are my favorite boys. You guys know this about me. Dragon girls and bunny boys. It's a bisexual girl's dream, this game. Anyway. I mean, look at him. Love a bunny boy. What about bunny girl? I do like bunny girl too. I'm just saying. If you go look at my retainers, they're standing outside of our FC house. I basically designed them to be like my dream boy girl. I love doing my portraits. Do you guys want to see my portraits? I put so much effort into them, honestly, that I don't mind showing them off a little bit. There's my black mage. That's my summoner with the books. Red mage. That one's so cute. That's bratty red mage. Pictomancer. She's so sassy. She's an artist like me. Blue mage. Gonna whack you with my baseball bat. There's my white mage. Isn't she gorgeous? I love that. Scholar. Scholar's my favorite healer. Astrologian. Obviously in space with the little moon on her head. So there's Astro. There's my sage. Bard. Machinist. There's dancer. Ooh, I like my dancer one. Monk. They're not all winners. It's pretty cute though. Dragoon, and she is actually in the middle of a dragoon flip in that. That's why she's upside down. I didn't just turn her upside down. The bar in the middle is her lance. Ninja with the Fey weapon because it does that effect. Samurai. Who just did that? Pimpy! Oh my god, thank you so much for the community gift subs. 5 community subs. Much appreciated. Very kind of you. Reaper. Ooh. I like the Reaper one. Viper. Paladin. That one has the Moogle sword in it, so it's got effects. Warrior. This look is like my edgy Clueless look. Like, you know, Cher from Clueless. That was kind of what I was going for with this one. Dark Knight Barbie. I made this glam specifically for my Dark Knight because I have a lot of these really cool pink and purpley glowy swords. But I wanted the portrait to look like a Barbie box too because the glam is so Barbie coded. So this is my Dark Knight Barbie. Gunbreaker. Yeehaw! Minor. I even went all out for my minor. Favorite tank? Dark Knight, for sure. I love a big sword. Gotta help me, I do love a big sword. A botanist? Oh, also, she's giggling because my botanist grows certain plants that provide a little uplifting vibe, if you will. So she's just testing her wares. That's that look. Fisher in the bathing suit with the little headpiece that kind of looks like mermaidy fins too. Weaver, giving you your goods. Here you are. I made this for you. Leatherworker. Some of these I kind of phoned it in a little bit. Goldsmith, she's supposed to be very bougie, very rich. She's got all the gold, she's got all the jewels, and she knows what to do with them. That's what that is. And then carpenters, I feel like carpenters, like working with wood and natural elements, they do things from the heart. Carpenter, cozy. Armorer, stones, I don't know, because they hammer on hard things. Blacksmith, she tough, but cool. Alchemist, again, some of these I started to get a little bored. Culinarian, high quality, and that's it. I definitely started to get a little less interesting as they went on, but yeah. Where am I going? This is a good question. I want to get to the next story bit. Oh, it's right here. And then we'll queue PvP again. Is it inside here? The leaky keel? That sounds like a problem. Oh yeah, look, everybody's here. This is where Alfie's meeting me? This your first time in a tavern? It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What'll you be having? Ale, mead, water. Wait, did they tell me what I'm supposed to order? I'm gonna say ale. Fine choice. And what'll you be paying with? I got coin. Look. Well now, those are exotic. Where did you come by coins like that? I'm sorry, dear. I don't doubt they have value, but I don't have a touchstone to test their purity, and I'm not about to go begging for one from the neighbors, so we'll just have to come to some other arrangement. Oh, really? Ah, here's an idea. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately the pests have been eating more of them than we have. What do you say to a bit of extermination work? I want you to squash any vermin you find, then visit the caretaker and give him an earful from me for sleeping on the job. He'll be in the old silo next to the fence, snoring like as not. Do that for me and you can laze about here as long as you like. Alright, a Thieva. I got a Thieva, and the only cure is more MSQ. Oh, search the field for vermin. Oh, I can't fly. I can't fly. Billy, where are you? There. Thank you. Seriously, this is so like straight out of FF16 with the silos in the fields like this. Doesn't it look like it? Blighted crop. Oh, am I fighting bugs? Okay, I'm fighting bugs. Okay, Scholar, once again, maybe not the best choice for doing MSQ, but it's just what I wanted to, what I wanted to level right now. So, it'll be fine. It might take me longer, but it'll be fine. Now I have 2 fairies. Thank you for the assistance. There's more. Dark Knight is edgy. Dark Knight is emo. Oh my god, this tracks. You guys, I was absolutely emo. I mean, I still am. Like, you can't take the emo out of the girl, you know? Yeah. So that makes sense. And like Batman's my favorite superhero. I have a cat named Batman. Not that that's Final Fantasy, but you know, it's Dark Knight. No response, maybe you need to knock louder. Dark Knights are people who are very much concerned with truth, justice, and liberty specifically. I would say that's also true, but definitely the emo and the big swords is the big appeal to me. Perhaps the occupant is hard of hearing. Do I have to knock 3 times? I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. You hear a faint squeaking from the room beyond. Time to burst in and save the day, brave adventurer. The tone of these is so different too. I love that they like leaned into a little more like cheeky dialogue. All right, we're about to bust in here. Let's see what happens. I finally caught up. Yay! No one is home, and judging by the lack of furniture, they haven't been for some time. The gnawed scraps of vegetables on the floor suggest rats have taken up residence in their absence. That was it. Just rats. I didn't get to bust in and do anything crazy. And we're off to go back to Stilltide. Welcome back, dear. What did that good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? Gone. Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls. In Gate Town, outside Eulmore? You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? And there I was thinking you were another dreamer. Well, never mind all that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear. You've more than earned it. I'll even throw in another drink on the house. I like this lady. We are adding new content for the open world to make it more alive, but that will only be for new Evercold zones. Oh.
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Ah! Oh, look at him in his little outfit.
Oh, frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
She's just so busy now. Aww.
Just good to see you, my friend.
You too. Are you okay? I mean, you're not really here. You're just kind of here.
The barley seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the last.
What, just like that? Oh, Alphinaud, you really are a dear. Well, I'd best be tidying up some of those empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
It seems an age since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Doma. And Yotsu.
That was such a good part of the story, though.
It has been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. But the time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well.
He's one of our soulmates. He got called here because he was so closely tied to me. We thought we'd lost you. Your sister was a wreck. They must have seen each other here now. Yes, it's been years. I'm sure they've crossed paths and been together. Okay, we'll get there. We thought we lost you, Alfie.
Alize said much the same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding.
Yeah, she was very happy to be reunited, I'm sure.
But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before.
I have so much to catch you up on. must have been drunk / emo when you did your adventure play. I'm gonna have to look at it. Don't change it. I want to see it now.
I see. Both the Exarch and Alize told me what they knew of events, but I had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war might yet be avoidable. And poor Tataru. She must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to return as soon as we may. It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change. But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity. Urianger's vision of the future has, I fear, every chance of coming true. By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire.
A formless and deadly weapon. Oh, the Black Rose, right? The, like, biological warfare.
Which can only mean one thing. Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Ascians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more. Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means. And thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion. I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail.
This is so fun. I love how we're like meeting up with each character in this other world and getting like the little trail of the story developing.
But I can tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat.
Interesting.
One being Sin Eaters, of course.
Okay.
They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered. That is what brought me to the gates of Eulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure?
Always ready to go. Let's go.
And so we take to the road once more.
It's good to be back with a friend. Who's got a goat? Wait, who's got a goat? Also, Captain, your bucket is here. Oh, you're over there. You left your bucket in front of Alfie. Is this a message? Have I run too far to get home? Oh, Captain. And look how pretty it is with the peacock feathers and the flowers. I especially like that free company you got there. The Vandals, they sound swell. View company profile? Whoa, would you look at that? 420 online. 4 out of 20 Vandals are online right now. That's funny. Open arms, closed gates. Assuming you have no objections, let us make our way directly to the city outskirts. If we time our arrival just right, you may be lucky enough to see why I have yet to set foot in Eulmore, despite my best efforts to do so. Come, from here we must head west and then cross a small bridge. Like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay me down. Instead of going blindly into a new world you have no connection to, each zone is deeply intertwined with a character you already have an emotional connection with. I know, I love that. I was already saying, like, I love how they set it up where they're each in their own little place and then they're gonna teach us about it. You guys knew I was gonna love this. Kholusia seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar. I had a similar impression of the Crystarium. Even in this distant world, people are much the same. To think, whenever a calamity struck the source, a reflection such as this one, with all its culture and history, was being erased from existence. No! Get away from me! Over there! Quickly, someone's in trouble! Let's help. Whoa! Collusion iguana, look at it! Oh, he's gonna, oh god, oh god! I should have known. Thank you, Billy. That was cool looking though. Manic Madam, can I help you? Oh, thank the fates, you, look out! Forgiven cowardice? Oh, this is where the forgiven things are? 'Cause I have one of those minions. Jump. See, I don't actually know what that is. Convocation. Done. My poor heart, thank you, young miss. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings, but I see you have the situation well in hand. Fine work. Are you all right, madam? Just a few bruises from where I fell. Nothing compared to what was in store for me before this brave soul came to my rescue. I honestly thought I was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left to hear me scream. Not that I let that stop me. I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside Eulmore with the rest of them. Doubt those fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crone like me. Still, even a shack near the gate has to be safer than staying here. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone, lest you make the Sin Eater's task any easier. Thank you again. You saved my life. Now, I'm sure a strapping lass like you has little to fear, but I wouldn't linger long in this place. There's naught to be had here but cobwebs and memories.
'Tis as the lady says, many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Eulmore's shadow. Should the Sin Eaters descend upon this region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, what have you been told of these monsters? A brief history, then. 'Twas not long after the flood swallowed the better part of the world that the Sin Eaters first appeared, some beastly, some beauteous. Yet, regardless of their form, all seemed incapable of speech, and all are driven by the same insatiable appetite for mortal aether. They are predators, and we are their prey. Kholusia suffers from far fewer attacks than most regions, but even so, the list of the Sin Eaters' victims grows longer by the day, a tragedy without end. Still, we have won a small victory this time at least. Now, shall we press on? We need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west. Oh yeah, no flying.
Short people got no reason to live.
Did you see a Lalafell, Captain? Yeah, this looks like the wine country kind of area in FF16. One just ran by my house. Oh yeah, we gotta go see your house again. Too, remind me after this quest when we queue for...
is known as the Open
PvP.
Arms, and Eulmore itself lies beyond. This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
It's like the housing lottery in the game, and also it's kind of meta in the game.
I thought I recognized you. Brought a new friend, eh?
It sounds like the guy from The Boys. What's that actor's name? He's been in a bunch of stuff too, but...
I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
Billy Butcher, Carl Urban. He stared at you for a minute. Like that.
Compete. Leave her be.
What? I was only making conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please! Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all! Eulmore extends its warmest regards. Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine.
What? I actually just replaced the glam plate that I had that outfit on. I didn't have that hat on it, but I had that with the crown. Oh no, juggalos!
We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy. Even on days when fish is not on the menu!
Wait, is this how they decide who gets to come into the city? They test their skills and things?
Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We might not at all.
Fish, is it?
Was there anyone?
What about that girl?
Need to move around a little bit.
Do you recall how I said Eulmore was a center of power and authority? Well, that is not the only reason for its fame. It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures. The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon.
Final pleasures? That sounds unpleasant, actually. I'm sorry, I'm sitting up here. I need to, like, move around a little bit. My back is sitting too long. Here, I could probably lift you up a little bit. I'm sitting on my feet, like, so that I can... Don't mind me.
A poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Eulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged. And so they are picked over like market produce.
Come audition for your place in the elite. That never goes well.
Catch! We'll not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in the City of Splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor.
Oi, bro, you want some Fago? Whoop whoop, in it?
Those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for?
Whoop whoop, in it? That was good. That was good, Captain. Kholusia's got talent. Oh, that's what it is too with the red and blue. Oh my god. Boy, bro. You want some Fago? Whoop whoop, ain't it? Sorry, I had to give it a proper delivery. And I fell. We're back down. Oi! They already said that. Sorry.
Well, what have we here? An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest resident.
Meal.
For you.
Ah, look!
Enjoy.
A butt? Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Goodness.
A butt-shaped bun.
Meal is a foodstuff which Eulmore routinely doles out to the people of Gatetown, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well. Many here rely on it to survive in these times of scarcity, yet the whole arrangement just seems... well, let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
What you looking at? I don't trust you. Mule for all. Now you understand why my attempts to enter the city have thus far come to naught. The dubious privilege of residency must be won via a contest with ever-changing rules. They say this policy has been in place for the past 2 decades, ever since Eulmore's current ruler came into power. Yet from what I've seen, it does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from our shared struggle against the Sin Eaters, it robs them of their self-sufficiency. I have tried to propose ways they could improve their lot, but my words invariably fall on deaf ears. The attitude is so entrenched now, I worry that, well,
Mayhap you should take a turn around Gate Town and judge the situation for yourself.
I mean, once again, they're just pointing out the way that our society has been conditioned to believe that the only thing we can do is work for the people on top, which puts us into this sort of like adjacent to slavery situation where there's always this ruling class of people who truly has control over everything, and then everyone else is just in service to that now. And who gets to spend their lives in luxury doing nothing? All right, so I just go talk to these people. Begrimed bloke.
Still here, are ya? Can't blame you for wanting a slice of Eulmore's pie. If you ask me, you should ditch that sour-faced brat and make a home for yourself here. Gate Town's not much to look at, but at least it's safe. And the meal is the best thing I've ever tasted.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's a delicacy. It's like saying that McDonald's is the peak of a good meal. Nothing against fast food, personally. I do enjoy some fast food at times, but it's kind of that, like, feed the masses the junk idea. This is a cool little town, too. Oh, right here. Bubbling cook pot. What does this guy look like? A large pot bubbles over the flame. Pale chunks meal, you realize, float in the otherwise plain broth. Oh, that was it. We're just looking at it. Okay. The occupied petticoat.
Just look at it. Can you imagine a more beautiful city? Every day I dream of the life that awaits for me inside those walls. Oh, will they ever pick me? It is beautiful.
And yeah, sure is tempting, isn't it? Hey, Billy. Can I ride you? I mean, you're a billion. Going. You guys want to meet one of my cats? Kind of. Grayson. Do you want to lay down up here? Lay in my lap? As soon as he stops moving, let's see if I can show you this guy. Oh, come here. Say hi, Grayson. Say hi. You are precious. Yeah, this is Grayson. He's so big. Ow, you're clawing my foot, buddy. Don't scratch my skirt, please. He's a big boy. Ow. Watch the claws. He has his claws. And he doesn't mind using them to get comfortable. You good, buddy? You good? We good? Yeah, you can stay there. You just can't put your claws into my foot, okay? This is one of 3 cats. Ow, again with the claws though? Come on, buddy.
You've seen what Gate Town has to offer. These people can no longer fend for themselves. They've become dependent on handouts of mule and believe Eulmore is the answer to all their woes. Yet no matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling, nay, unable to conceive of any other way of life. It's a real problem, you guys. How do we break out of that?
A fickle existence. I wonder how many quests are just me with Alfie here. I thought maybe we'd get to the end of the Alfie quest and then go do the next couple of things, but it's still going. You disapprove of these people's way of life? You disapprove of Eulmore. I think we disapprove of Eulmore putting these people in the position to believe this is the only way of life they have available to them. "'Tis difficult to make a final judgment without first seeing the city's inner workings. Mayhap it is that uncertainty which always makes me feel so ill at ease here." The cattail really makes it authentic, you guys. Playing Mikote. You see him? He likes to pet me back with his tail. He wrapped it around my arm. You're such a sweetie. Not that it matters, however unjust this system seems to me. If these people claim to be content with their lot, it is hardly my place to criticize their choices. But take that elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to forego Eulmore's largesse are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gate Town, and so hamlets and fields across the islands are left empty and untended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. Nay, I am not convinced that Eulmore's generosity truly serves the best interests of Kholusia's people. I am not so naive as to think there is some miraculous solution to all of this, yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of hard-working villagers struggling to survive, even as the chosen few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hand of a capricious noble. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I have taken those long-delayed steps through Eulmore's gates. 'Tis fortunate that you arrived when you did, Vandalier. I have been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, it should soon come to fruition. There is a beast tribe who makes its home in the seas surrounding the island. The Ondo, they are called, though you and I know them as Sahagan. For the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean grottos and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. But as Tutaru took such great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kugane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. I duly discovered that the Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular, and when I offered to procure such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor, would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Eulmoran lord would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins. Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating price. They will not let him live that down. My appointment with the Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet with them on the shore. Might you help me make the exchange? Excellent. I should be glad of your company. First things first, then, we must pay a visit to Moshe Moa, my supplier and right. Come, it is just to the northwest of here. Oh, who was that? Sneaky. Alright, quest accepted. I did go Alfie first, because I was just curious what this place was, because it sounded and looked like something that we haven't really seen in the game yet. This being like a very specific kind of like aristocratic, but it sounded like end stage capitalism kind of a thing. And I was just curious what it would look like. So that's why I went Alfie first. All right. Oh, shoot. Good day to you, Moshe Moa. This is my associate, Vandalier. We are here to collect the produce I purchased. Eh? I loaded your lackey up with the goods not long ago. My lackey? I know of no such person. Miss Stout lad, short blue hair? No? He said he'd come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed... Oh, confound it. Someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. If this charlatan was here not long ago, he cannot have gotten far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point on the south side of town, and I shall take the west. Where am I going? Is this another part I haven't opened? Yeah, see, it's like, it's leading me through. Oh, I don't think I attuned here either. It's a nice sound, that attuning sound. And I go this way. I feel like I should be tipping you. Like, you guys tip me so I can tip Billy. For being my chauffeur. Thank you. Thank you. Just leave my 5 stars on the app, I will. I'll go throw 50 more likes on your FC room or your house. Find the Mistel. Short blue hair has made off with Alphinaud. Okay, with Alphinaud's produce. How do I zoom? Zoom. This is hilarious. Can't go any farther that way. Are they in the city? Oh, wait. No. Is it you? Blue-haired Mistel, that's them. Mistel is a Mikote. You have located your quarry. Oh, did I say I got a new plant today too? It's hanging up right above my TV. It's really pretty. Angela, any sign of him? Right there. You've a keen eye. Let us move in before he makes good. Before he makes good his escape. That is what he said. There he is. Thank you. You also just started Shadowbringers? Nice. Yes, dark fantasy. Yes.
The thief who claims the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Yeah, bub.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city. I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen.
He's like if Sonic was a Mikote.
No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea, get in that way.
What is your name?
Kai Shear.
Describe food to this guy. That's just mean. This is a guy who doesn't have food, not somebody who's trying to resist having too much food.
Tell me then, Kai Shear, must it be Eulmore or nothing? What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Eulmore. That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Eulmoran's interest.
You'll give me your place? Just like that?
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
He definitely says whoop whoop in it.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you!
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kaishia, it was the difference between life and death.
Young Kaishia. He's like the same age as you probably, or older.
I do not regret my decision. Yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best. We strive to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
This felt very anime. Like, I love when animes, they just like say all of their thought processes out loud, and other people are just like, but it should have all just been in their own head. What would you say? That's not who you are. Quite possibly, meaning we'd better hurry up and think of a new plan. I mean, honestly, that's my real answer. It might have just delayed us and put that kid in a position to now go be like basically a slave to these people, so. Exposition, exactly. Oh, hi, Jay. Welcome to the Vandals.
We will find another way. I promise you. Shall we return to Right then?
Right then. When? Right then.
Is that?
Naked Thancred?
I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble.
You don't just lay face down on the edge of the water sometimes? It's called earthing, Alfie. It's good for you.
Come on, they may need our help.
And Billy, you really don't have to drive me around all day if you don't feel like it. But I do appreciate the swiftness. Oh yeah, I have cheesecake. This was the last of it. But it's banana cheesecake, and the top layer is like extra soft and fluffy, like banana pudding. Have you ever had banana pudding? And then the middle is like kind of like a caramely, I don't know if it's peanut butter. It almost seems like peanut buttery. And then the bottom is like a graham cracker crust. And there's like nuts on top. Or no, not nuts. It's like chocolate chunks. Like sprinkly kind of bits of chocolate. It was so good. Homer's voice suddenly appeared in my head. Cheesecake. Aether current alert. Okay. So good. Billy is the best, helping me achieve greatness every day. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, and this is where I go. Okay. That should take care of the worst of his injuries. Mercy. Mercy, I beg you.
Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. This poor man is shivering. Pray keep an eye on him while I get a fire going. Late night Panda Express is about all you could do. It'll be good. Well, I thought for certain I was dead. How am I ever to repay this kindness? We'll settle for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Tristol. I was invited into Eulmore to work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures for them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quickly turfed me out onto the street. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in Lord Vothry's city. Within days they had brought me before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him that I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the goddamned ocean. From up there? How were you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose. Though if you hadn't found me when you did, it wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous. And the citizens condone such barbaric punishment. Oh, without a second thought. When Lord Vothry passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. In Eulmore, his word is law. Potato Sephiroth! Shadowbringers, one of your fave? Potato Sephiroth! It's one thing I love and one thing I fear. Mashed into your name. Get it? Mashed? The more I hear about Eulmore, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. I shall bend all my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first, we should convey Tristol to the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of this chilly coastal air. A way into the city? Tristol. Pray accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life. And if you'll permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Eulmore, insofar as I am able at any rate. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into that awful place makes me sick to the stomach, but since it's plain you've set your minds on it, you should take this. It's my favorite paintbrush. Oh, why would you give that to us? You should keep painting! The Eulmore and elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want, and if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people you have a talent for painting. Look, I have a really well-used paintbrush! Does that qualify me? Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. I'd give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I can't. I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided. But I shan't stay long in this place, not with that city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to new lands and a new profession, and I'll keep you in my prayers from now until my dying day. Wow. I love an artist. Alright, here we go. Alphinaud weighs the brush you received from Tristol, deep in thought. City of final pleasures. They say kindness is its own reward, but Tristol has repaid us with a gift as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter steps in to fill the vacancy.
Thankfully, I do have some modest skill with a brush. Nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, mayhap you could pose as my assistant. Then it is settled. All we need do now is return to Gate Town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. Always good to see new MSQ enjoyers. Oh yes. Oh yes, I am. I am indeed. Where are we going? Gate Town? Blackout curtains would be a hit in this land. Yes. I had to think about that for a second. I forgot it doesn't get dark at night. Never had it, but it sounds good. A pie made with bananas, toffee, and whipped cream. Maybe that's what the center is, toffee. I believe it sometimes has chocolate shavings as garnish. Here they come. Whoop whoop. In it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks at our door. We've welcomed a peddler who made pearls from a plum, and now we've made a place for a painter of a plum. So come along, don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. Look, I have a paintbrush.
I can paint. Portraits at least. Landscapes and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh, I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel.
What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person?
Sadly not. Everything I paint is soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note that it has seen no small amount of service. Aha! Oh ho! Whoop whoop! Flecks of paint! Both old and new, a tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well, come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. And who is this hangers-on, well-wisher, or parasite? Why, this is my assistant, she whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I will go with her or not at all.
Parasite, then. We shall leave her fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to Eulmore's sweet embrace. Oh, mercy mio, me the mule. We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back.
You like the twin jesters? Ask them about magnets? Wait, what about magnets?
Redemption is beyond us. The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place.
It looks really cool, though.
Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days.
Man, pole dancers! They just went for it. That's hilarious.
Perhaps Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
Is a jongler a juggler?
Welcome, welcome to the city of final pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No, not even a single tear. Moving right along then. Our first task is to register you as residents. You know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces and head through to Joyous Hall. The Bureau of Immigration is in the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to those folks off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gate Town, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means, take your time. But why waste another moment? Go! Enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise.
Jongler, I hardly know her. Yeah, I'm wondering, what does that mean? Are these are the juggalos, Jesse? Yes, that's why they say whoop whoop, isn't it? Magnets? How do they work? Oh. That's the song. I forgot. I know this may come as a bit of a surprise, but I am not a juggalo myself. The Bureau of Immigration, was it? I suppose we had better show ourselves willing for the time being. Oh, also, I should switch. In case I get experience for anything. I was roommates with one for like 4 months, and that's the only reason. It's baked into my brain. Yeah, if you spend any time around anyone who identifies as a juggalo, you're gonna know about it. What's funny is I've never personally known anyone who was, but I've known several people who have been in close proximity to someone who is. And they are just as quick to tell you all about it as the person is themselves. It's like a proximity thing. This place is cool. Whenever I see new furnishing somewhere and I'm like, but can I have it? It's in the game. Clearly I could if I wanted. Oh, hey there, sweet cheeks. I mean, Billy. Oh, they even have the velvet ropes. You have to go in line. The Juggalo spores. Exactly. Are you, Jesse? Tell us more. Prove it. Welcome to Eulmore, fortunate friends. May I have your names? I'm Alphinaud, an artist, and this is Vandalia, my assistant. Ah, yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Now, the citizens of Eulmore are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Vothry, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. What are you called in 16 when you're branded, right? Is it branded? Because a lot of these themes feel like they're like very similar, but just like slightly tweaked. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures.
Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free, or accept work as a general laborer. I see. And might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons, actually. Chai Nuz and Dulia Chai, a mistel couple who most refer to as the Chais. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment, please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order. These are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you will be officially Eulmorean citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. I feel like they are very overselling it, which makes me believe nothing they say. Dordana? Dordana, what you gotta say to me?
Though we are not free citizens, by the grace of Lord Vol3, we are allowed to hold relatively comfortable positions here in the Bureau. We'd never do anything to jeopardize that, understand?
Nope, I have not.
Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. What have we here? Alphinaud, artist. Vandeleur, artist assistant. To be employed in the service of Lord Chai Nuz and Lady Dulia Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it best that we deliver you to the Chai residence before... Oh dear! You smell hideous! Ah! Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and the musk of some unwashed beast. Rude. Proceed directly to the delousery next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you'll want to splash yourselves with this perfume liberally.
She can smell you through the game. I smell delicious all of the time. This is facts. I can prove somehow. Love the implication of her essentially saying you smell poor. Oh yeah.
Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Cornine, the guard by the stairs, will give you your directions.
I mean, I am wearing like a leather corset and like a leather skirt and like leather thigh highs and like leather boots. So maybe she got a little sweaty. I hadn't realized we were so aromatic. Alfie never complained. He likes the way you stink. Oh, he loves it. I want that little side table too. Can I have that? That's cute. Billy's already taking advantage of the free showers here. It's shower chicken? I thought it was shower beer, but sure, we'll have shower chicken. We're having a little cyberpunk moment here. Flashbacks. Judy! My Judy! You rinse yourself clean in the stream of water. Fresh as a daisy. Smelling like vanilla. Shower chicken. Schmexy. Isn't Greenie always calling you stinky? Yeah, and I told him you better get it right because I am never stinky. I smell good all the time. I'm not exaggerating.
I want this shower. Oh my god, it's so cool. Your attractiveness went down 5 points now that you've showered. No more pheromones. Don't worry. Give it 5 minutes. They'll be back. Wait. Now what? They just have me running all over this place. It's bureaucratic hell. That's what they want you to know. They want you to know that it's bureaucratic hell. There's another person showering over here. Maybe I should draw the curtain. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just... No, we'll leave you alone. Where do I go? Apply the sweet smelling perfume. Oh. Billy, you forgot your clothes. So where is it? It's an item. Oh, okay. Thank you. There it is. You apply the perfume as directed, and the delicate scent of roses fills the air. That's what they're all getting hyped up on, roses. Oh, you showered and dressed already, have you? Is it not, that is to say, it seems rather exposed for one's ablutions, does it not? Exposed for one's ablutions? What does that mean? Hurry up and shower, Stinky! What would Estinian say? Alice would have been drying her hair by now? What would Estinian say? I'm just curious. What? Good gods, you will mention nothing of this, swear to me. Oh wait, was she like gonna was I threatening to embarrass him in front of Estinian? How did I get here, Jesse? And the days go by. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smells of the road have been successfully expunged. Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons, then? You're looking to present yourselves to the Chais, are you? Let me explain how the city's laid out, then. Imagine 3 layers, one on top of the other. This layer here is called the buttress. Above us is the understory, where the military has its headquarters. And above that, you've got the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Eulmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs. Then look for the Grand Dame's parlor. They'll be in there like as not. Ablution, the act of washing oneself, often used for humorously formal effect. What would Estinian say? Here, hold my spear. All right, we are going to run upstairs until we can run up no more stairs. We are currently in the understory. And look at those little hanging lights too. I like those. I really like the style here. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm like pretty frugal generally. I love thrift shopping and stuff like that. But I also just naturally have very high, like, what do you call it? My taste. I have very fancy taste in things. Just because I like quality stuff. Not because I'm like, it has to be this brand name and this and that and only the latest and greatest. No. But I like high quality things that are like well made is my like style generally. Not that I can always indulge in that, but wait, what did it say? According to the message engraved in the base, special permission is required to use this aetherite. Man, these people suck. I think I need to keep running upstairs. This is cool.
And then the wretched pauper split his head open. Oh my god, these people are horrible!
You guys. They have different body types here. Like, that is not a body type I have ever seen in this game. They finally decided that they could have people that weren't all exactly shaped the same, but it had to be just the snobby rich people. Okay, come on, Square Enix. Let's be inclusive, please. Oh wait, I want to do this just because, look, I have my minion. Come a little closer. And my minion, and then if I do this, look, there's 2 of them. Oh my adore. What is her? She's got a Scottish accent. I can't do a Scottish accent. Crap, I can't. I'm just gonna do my voice. Oh, my adorable sapling, you have need of nav, yes? But sing the word and let your beautiful branch do what only they can. Ooh, what is this? Oh my, do you see what I mean though about how stupid it looks sticking so far off the neck? They know what a Mikote female body is shaped like. So why doesn't it sit where it's supposed to? But that's cool. Thank you, Nav/Fiol. A whispered word and off goes Nav on a grand adventure. What wonders await at journey's end? Double fairy. Ooh. You know how we made our bar curved in the basement? Billy did such a good job placing it for us. It's because we wanted a nice fancy looking bar. I thought his underwear was sticking out. That's just how his pants are. He's got like little white shorts over top of his khaki pants. What is happening here and why? Oh, is it like a skirt on top? It's got belt loops in it and butt cheeks. Quite the style you got there, sir. I can't go behind the bar. Seriously? Can I dance on the bar at least? This man seems to have been overserved. Oh my god. Again, it is very jarring that so far they have not had any variation in body types, and then we get here and it's like this caricature of rich people. I don't like that. It feels not nice.
Oh, who's this then?
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Ah, you must be the new,
Oh, goodness me. What an adorable boy. That silken hair, those pearly cheeks. Oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers.
Is she a cougar? Is she gonna try to seduce Alfie in the pool house?
I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he'll paint us the most delightful pictures.
Nobody here understands what qualifying as an artist looks like. She's like, he smells like roses. He must be a good artist.
Yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Eulmore.
Alphinaud, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
Yeah, I'm Vandalier. You guys are weird.
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all.
Aww. I love that. They really are selling me on the Scions being soulmates. It makes me really happy.
Of all people, 'Tis she who best understands my work. With her unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations. Once the picture is begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than her being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city she has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for her priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on her behalf.
He's such a good diplomat.
Oh, did you ever hear of such devotion? Of course your assistant must have her wish. She shall be free to roam to her heart's content. Isn't that right, darling?
He's so grumpy.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
Pause for effect. You will more than likely be thrown off the ramparts. I love a bit of good wordplay. Ooh, what's this? Now you've the opportunity to experience Eulmore. I suggest you make the most of it. Explore the city, top to bottom. In other words, I would start with the canopy and go from there. Try wandering around the market stalls, mayhap. Such places are usually filled with colorful characters, only too eager to share their local gossip with a friendly visitor. I would appreciate it, of course, if you could share any discoveries with me in turn. We should both learn as much as possible about our new place of residence. Okay, I'm going somewhere else. Wow, she looks really joyful. Can I use this now? Nope. I wish you could use my reading voice on Amazon Audible books. I would love to do voice acting, but best we got so far is stream voice acting. I mean, technically I do voice acting. I'm waiting to get paid for it.
Oh, hello there. A fresh register, are we? You seem a little lost. Well, 'tis lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to have run into my attendant on your wanderings, would you? Big, strong lad, long hair tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I'd dropped my handkerchief, and now I've been waiting here all alone while he's been off searching for it. I'm not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged if you could pass on this message. Forget this silly handkerchief and return to my side at once.
He could be anywhere. Is he outside? Yup. Or at least somebody is. Oh my god! Guy? You okay? Wait, that was too close! Thank you, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see. The wind must have blown it over the edge. But luckily it caught on something. I thought if I could just stretch out far enough. You must think highly of your mistress. Although it was dumb of you to risk your life for a scrap of cloth. She is my entire world. Without her, I'm nothing. When I first came to Eulmore, I thought only of improving my lot in life. He literally has no light in his eyes. because he has no eyes. And I believe being a slave to another person's whimsy is probably not great for the light in your eyes either.
But there was so much more to this city than wealth and plenty. There is no war here, no conflict. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. My mistress has been ever so kind to me, and I can think of no other place in Kholusia where I could possibly be happier. Sorry, I might have gotten a bit carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. Once she hears of your deed, you'll be witness to her generosity firsthand. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet, I must return to immediately.
My attendant told me everything. I am so very grateful you were there to offer your assistance.
You seem a dedicated patron. You value him highly, then.
As if he were a member of my own family. I could not live the wonderful life I lead without him. We free citizens owe the bonded our unending gratitude. Mayhap in another society our different standing would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Eulmore a most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantness. Part of that measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes. Upon registration, all of our property, financial, intellectual, or otherwise, is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. Being liberated from the concern of earning coin has an almost miraculous effect on people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom to enjoy our tranquil existence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must see what the markets have to offer as a reward for the return of my handkerchief. Oh, and I've not forgotten you, of course. A courageous messenger turned rescuer.
A taste of honey.
All this talk of relying on the bonded, and I haven't given a thought as to what your duties might be. I hope I haven't interrupted your work unduly. A tour of the city, is it? Then you really must visit the beehive. It's always buzzing with activity. Local humor.
The beehive? Is that like the honeybee inn? Is that where the pole dancers are?
Anyway, a lady by the name of Tista B usually has her seat near the entrance. She will gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on her good side.
Little pose. Every time. Ooh, these are cool too. Menard. Oh, yep, it is. Billy's already dancing. You seem overdressed for this place, Billy. Or are you the fancy man? I've noticed a lot of the people have similar names, similar sounding names too. Like there's a Kasna here, but there was a Karna outside in the hall. And it was like spelled the same except the R was an S. And then there's like repeating dual names.
Marry me and we shall have everything you could wish for.
Look at the beard on that guy. I never see somebody with a beard like that. I feel like I've been to this place. Like in real life. Oh, May is here too. Hi, May. Ooh, this staircase. Are you a cage dancer? I don't have the throw money emote. How do I get that one? I need to throw money at you. I think they'd hired me on the spot if I showed them my moves. Does he have good moves? Yes. He actually uses the pole. Look at him go! You know what? I didn't even notice. Wow. He needs to do the thing where he like lifts his body all the way up with the legs up higher. Look at those little pants too. It's funny little pantaloons. Ooh, slutty little pantaloons. Yeah. Dance. I mean, she looked good though. Wait. I need to be Fisher. Ooh. What? No tips? Nothing for this? I get no tips? Come on. Look at her. She's working hard for that money. Yeah. I told ya. Ask and you shall receive. Imagine throwing coins at the stripper though. Like, that's so rude. What was that? Scott. I fumbled my wallet. I got too excited. Ask and you shall receive. There we go. Thank you for the tip, Scott.
Oh, look, she's cute. Welcome to the beehive, my little drone. Seeking the sting of excitement to liven up your day? I can tell at a glance when folk are new to our happy colony. It's the nervous fluttering, you see, always gives them away. That's just my fairy. I'm not fluttering. Why don't we play some cards to set you at ease? A quick game of high or low. It's simply a matter of guessing who has the bigger hand. If you win, I'll grant you a single favor. Within reason, of course. Interested?
Throwing coins is called making it hail. As opposed to making it rain, and it's frowned upon. Yeah, I would think so.
Ready for a game of high or low then?
Alright, we shall play.
Good for you. No time like the present, I say. 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours over and I flip 2 of mine.
Oh, okay. She's got 8 so far, and I've got 2. I could have a 9 and a 7. I mean, it really could go either way. I'm gonna say hi. You're going with hi then? Right, let's see what we've got. Hers were 13 and mine are 12. You lose.
Aw, sorry, honeybee, but this match goes to me. That's what I like to hear. Let me shuffle the deck. Now what's your call? Will your total be higher or lower than mine?
I feel like lower is the safe bet here.
You're going with low then, right? Let's see what we've got.
16 and 15. I win.
Congratulations, your guess was right. Usually I'd concede defeat at this point, but what do you say to a rematch? One more win, then we'll talk about that favor.
Yeah, the design of the stage and everything in here, when they first showed it, made me think of Cloud dancing at the Honeybee Inn, which was one of my favorite things in Rebirth with Andrea. I love Andrea.
Another match of high or low? Come now, little honeybee. We all need our diversions.
Okay. Both have 8 currently, and she only has 1 card left to flip, so I'm gonna go higher. 11 and 18. I win.
Congratulations, victory is yours, as is the prize I promised. Come whisper in my ear then, and don't be shy. Tell old Tista what she can do for you.
Oh, is it that kind of a favor?
That's all. How delightfully wholesome. But if knowledge is what you want, then that is what you shall have.
Yeah, no, she was for sure thinking I was going to ask for a sexual favor. Wow.
In my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. They say Lord Vothri was born with the power to command them, which means no Eulmoran need ever raise a weapon in defense of the city. Was that the kind of thing you wished to know? If your itch still needs scratching, you might get a few words out of a Tharn over there. There's not that merry sot likes more than the sound of his own voice.
Oh, so what you're telling me is I need to give him a ridiculous sounding voice. Where is he? A Tharn. Oh, okay. This guy. Let's see his face first. Where are you?
What's that? New to Eulmore, you say? Only just arrived, and already you're looking to peel away the layers of mystery? Oh, I'm all for chatting, but you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. I tell you what, you hop up on stage and give us a dance first, and then we can have our little talk.
I knew it! Good thing I practiced. They literally make you go dance. Didn't it say this was the destination? Do I just have to get up here and, like, do a dance? It probably wants me to do my, like, standard dance, I would guess. Dance, yeah, dance on the mark.
That's the way! Dance like there's no tomorrow!
That's the way. I'm a guy, I can't help myself. Wait, if I just go dance again? Is that how this works? I'm trying to get myself through college, guys. And by get myself through college, I mean exist. Do I have any other good dancer outfits? This is like if I was dancing in a saloon, in an old-timey saloon. Like that. That's pretty cute. Oh, this is my other dancer look. What other dancers do I have? The ball dance? That's not. Harvest dance. Step dance. Do a little river dance. That's what he wanted, right? Gold dance is kind of cool, isn't it? Gold dance is fun. Thanks for the fun. Ah, the river. The river dancing. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Scott. Now I see it. Now I see how this works. I was like, you've Pavlov stalked me. I could have said that better. I feel like you understand what I'm saying, yeah? I gotta remember the weird voice I gave him. Whoo! I can't whistle. Whoo! Now, that was a show! You're welcome to clamber up on stage anytime you like. So, what was it you wanted to ask me? Ah, yes, something about our fair city. Well, I can tell you it wasn't always so peaceful as it is today. The Eulmore army may be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us, around 20 years ago now, when the old ruler's son came to power. He's got this way with the Eaters, you see. Turns them docile as house cats. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say they've become something of an ally to Eulmore, no longer an enemy to be feared. And yet elsewhere, there are still fools who insist on fighting their losing battles. Ah, a toast to Lord Bothry. You've gained preliminary sense of the city. The Chais and Alphinaud will be expecting your return. Oh, you've returned from your jaunt around the city so soon. You needn't have hurried back. Young Alphinaud has yet to put brush to canvas.
One cannot rush good art, I'm told. Or good artists, apparently. Ah, finally.
Did he get some new clothes?
I've put together an ensemble of the garments you chose. Is this satisfactory?
She ran at him.
Oh, goodness gracious me. That last outfit was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing. You truly are a handsome boy. However am I to decide?
What happened to painting? I don't recall this part of the artistic process. She's a cougar. She's going after him. And her husband's just standing there like, I don't know, it's fine. Maybe you should find out how old the boy is, First Lady.
Exactly. The lad is an artist, dearest, not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here. Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly... Well, I'd not... That is to say, as long as you... just make sure you give the lad time to prepare. We know who will be upset if he's not ready to paint at a moment's notice. Whatever you say, darling. So, shall we pick out some jewelry next?
A taste of honey. Is Alfie the honey?
Lady Chai has a very particular sense of beauty, and apparently that extends to how I should dress whilst painting. But this obsession of hers works in our favor. The time I spend indulging these distractions is time you can use to continue your explorations. For this excursion, I'd like you to delve into the layer below us and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tale to tell.
Billy, are you going to show me where to go? I think I need to be down there. Weeping Warbler.
You're one of the bonded, aren't you? Like me. Please, I need your help. My throat, I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's just not getting any better. If my patron thinks I'm of no use to him, then... Oh, no. I need you to sneak out to the derelicts and describe my condition to Thoric. Here's a list of symptoms and a hunk of meal to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to. She's just crying in the corner. Poor girl.
Is she in jail because she can't sing? Sheesh. They really just wanted us, like, to run all over the place here. This place is huge and confusing. Oh, we're going out to the... Yes. The outer city. Here we go. Oh, and a new Aethernet. Thank you.
Hey, you need medicine? Tonics? Potions? A cure for an ailing voice, is it? No medicine will cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. It must be cut out, excised, and even then the voice may never heal completely.
This guy's a quack, huh?
Poor little songbird. Will they kick her from the nest, I wonder? Or simply silence her chirps? Ho, your face! You didn't know? Of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. Oh, you might see one or two fortunate fools hurled from the balconies, but the rest? Gone. A town of nightmares it is. Not for the ship's rat, oh no. I am content to scurry around down here and nibble on the crumbs which fall from the table. This consultation is over. You have my verdict, and I have my mule. Good day!
Who needs a tinfoil hat? This guy? Yeah, this guy. Where's my songbird? There she is. Weeping Warbler.
Did you get my medicine? Oh, so that's it. What am I to do if I can't sing?
Ah, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend.
Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said...
So, you've been suffering all this time? I am sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave. But you needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trilling by casting you out into the street.
You are too kind, sir. But what use am I if I cannot sing? I fear the day I become more burden to you than treasure.
Then I shall have a word with Lord Valthry and arrange for your ascension. In that paradise where resides neither pain nor illness will your song ring out clearly once again. Or mayhap you think it a step too far.
No, you would do that for me?
Of course. Why, I would almost wish to hasten my own ascension, knowing your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me.
Are they sending her to her death? That's what that sounds like. Their ascension, so they're kind of culty too, or like very culty. Sounds too good to be true. I don't trust any of these people.
Ah, you must be a new arrival to harbor such doubts. Allow me to allay your suspicions. As all know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them unto celestial paradise.
What?
It is through Lord Vothry that we learned this truth. It is through Lord Vothry's grace that the free people of Eulmore are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment, until at last we are called to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host, should their patrons deem them worthy.
Lord Vothry truly is a great man, isn't he?
Now, if you will excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you have shown my precious canary.
He's about to go sacrifice her to the Sin Eaters. This is crazy. We can't just let that happen. Once again, I have no idea where I'm going. Thank you, Billy. I'd be lost without you. Quite literally. My dominatrix. Oh, am I turning this into Alphinaud? Awesome. Okay. Are we gonna do something about... Oh wait, he's painting! Look! Ah! Not bad. That's like the underpainting, I hope. He's gonna add some color, right? It's pretty good though. He's got talent. I'll give him that.
'Tis good to see you back. You were taking so long, I began to worry something had happened. I've begun sketching an outline for the portrait, but nay, the chais appear otherwise occupied. Will you share what your investigations have gleaned thus far?
Well, they're in a cult. They do blood sacrifices, and they made me dance for them on a pole. So, there's that.
So, Lord Vothry boasts some manner of influence over the Sin Eaters, does he? That would explain the reverence in which he is held by the citizenry. And as for this ascension business, I cannot help but be put in mind of that apothecary and his ominous remarks. If so many folk have entered the city over the years, then where do they go? Where indeed? Emergent Splendor. Alphinaud seems eager to discuss the significance of your discoveries.
I take my eyes off you for one moment and you're chattering away with that assistant of yours. Am I to assume the outline is done then? Oh, what in the blazes? It's so unflattering. Explain yourself, Alphinaud. Where is your artistic interpretation? It should evoke images of affluence and nobility and overwhelm the viewer with its boundless beauty.
Lord Chai, you stated that this portrait was to commemorate your anniversary. Yours being a joyous union, it seemed to me that a realistic portrayal...
Realistic? I don't want realism. I want perfection. A spectacle to slacken jaws and weaken knees, to make people cry out in amazement. Now, fetch a blank canvas and... Ah!
Oh yeah, I gotta hydrate.
Thank you. I say, did that come from above?
Oh, these girls again. Whoop whoop. In it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A tale to make you quiver and your noble blood freeze. There was a villain on the loose, set to ruin our fair city. But our Lord has got him now, and his fate will not be pretty. Yes, the hammer of justice is poised to come crashing down, and one and all who'd watch it fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer.
Are they supposed to be Zorn and Thorn? Kinda. A malcontent? How dreadful. And this man is to face sentencing?
That's right. In fact, if you're curious, it might be worth you going along for the experience. The offer they mentioned is part of the Emergent, the level above us where Lord Vothry resides.
Same colors and music. Oh. Kinda, yeah.
Ordinarily, you would be barred from entering, but it seems they'll be opening its doors for the next little while. The Crown lift will take you up there.
We'd better not dawdle then.
Joining the crowd up there?
Yes. Oh, God.
That's him. That's Vothry.
What? He's like if Jabba the Hutt and Don Corneo were conjoined. JD Trump fusion? Oh my God, it's awful. Well, Don Corneo gives major Trump vibes too. That was kind of the thing. His mascara is flawless. It looks like if he was wearing mascara, he's cried it all off. Oh my God, this is something. Ooh.
He's attended by sin eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
Those are sin eaters? I'd let them eat my sin. I mean, nothing.
Mercy. Mercy.
By the 12.
It's the boy! Did they make him cut himself? Both work? Oh, okay.
Kashir,
Phil Holland.
what happened to you?
Kashir, what happened to you?
Lord Vothry, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished, and this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us claiming to be a man of business, yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but.
I never trust a man with a pinky ring. It's just good advice for life.
Eulmore is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society.
I feel like we all have one of those, don't we?
I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony.
this guy. Yeah, he does have rings on every finger. Oh, Yoshi P has. I mean, not trusting someone doesn't mean they're not trustworthy. It's just a personal boundary that must be, trust must be gained. And there's an added layer of trust that must be gained if certain indicators are present. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't actually mean all are untrustworthy. Did I walk that back enough?
And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that.
He's literally Trump. He's like mocking this poor dude.
What then is a man of mercy to do? But offer the sinner another way to show his contrition.
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin eaters are part of Eulmore's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether.
Are you seeing? Are you seeing these sin eaters?
So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide. And still, he could not do as I asked. A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
It is true that Kaishia won his...
She made the same face I was
but
making.
his actions were driven only by desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out, I could almost accept. But to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Eulmore?
And they're like, why is this little painter dude talking back to our god leader?
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear.
This is the world we're living in right now. He has a rat tail too. Oh my god! That's what that is! With his little... Who just... I just learned this fun fact, that the American Sign Language sign for Donald Trump is this. Oh my god. Alright, here we go.
I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters. And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
Oh, make Eulmore great again?
Oh, hi, Tedward.
Paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
An artist! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Eulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence. Who Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could.
Oh, that was good, Alfie. I'm proud of you.
Can you walk?
I think so.
Did that little worm just insult me? I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
I know I asked this last stream and I can't remember the timeline. Was this made after Trump was president? I feel like there's no way that that wasn't meant to be a caricature of him. It was developed for a bit during Trump 1, yes, but there's just so many people in history like him that they could be pulling from any of them. That's true. That's so unfortunately sad and true. Forgive me. In my anger, I seem to have marched us back outside again, though it is probably best we leave the island altogether. I believe we've worn out our welcome in Eulmore. In any case, I've seen enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the Sin Eaters will find few allies in Kholusia. I will accompany you back to the Crystarium. We need to regroup and think on our strategy anew. Kaishir, I have done you a grave disservice. You were hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without once considering the risks inherent in you accepting it, if I had but known the price you would be made to pay.
You gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. But even after all the trouble I caused, you still stepped in and saved me. And now, Lord Vothri wants us all dead.
Why not come back with us to the Crystarium? I am certain we can find work for you there if you're willing.
No, that would just be me leaning on your kindness again. I need to do some thinking. Learn how to stand on my own 2 feet.
Very well, but you must promise you'll be careful. The Eulmorans may yet come looking for us.
I'll keep my head down, don't worry. And you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you've done for me.
Lord and Lady Chai.
What in the blazes did you do? They have the entire city looking for you. I just took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alphinaud. Now I've had many a beautiful and striking picture painted for me, but there was something about your work. It was as if you had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas.
No, he did not.
It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Vothri and vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings.
I am
sorry, Lady Chive. There are more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What could be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to the fullest? Pray press me no further. We are leaving, but I would not presume to take the garments you were so kind as to procure for me. One moment. I wouldn't hear of it. Keep the clothes, you silly boy. I insist. And I shall make arrangements so that you can pass through the gate without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit. I will return. I promise you that. The outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. The next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittering facade.
Where am I actually going to? Oh, the Crystarium.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
Alright, we are ready. Where am I going though? This way? Can I get there on foot? I have to be able to, right? Over. Oh no! Something's attacking me. Thank you, my friend, for staying at my side through this whole sordid endeavor. Whilst not quite the joyous outcome I had hoped for, our efforts have nevertheless answered a great many questions. Suffice it to say, our plans for saving the first are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Vothry and his subjects. Come, we must speak with the Exarch and chart a new course. This is far from over. Yep, I'm getting sleepy. And sneezy. I'm turning into the 7 dwarves. I'm just 3 dwarves in a trench coat. Sneezy, sleepy, and dopey. I need more cheesecake. I always need more cheesecake. It's good to be back among friends. In such company, I can finally turn my thoughts to the future. But ere we discuss all we have learned and begin planning our next step, I think it best that you visit Alizé. Her familiarity with Amarang will no doubt provide us invaluable insight, and besides, I know she is as eager to see you as I was. Bring a smile to her face, Vandalier. Okay, wait, so that actually was the end of the Alfie quest. Which means we'll save starting Alizé for next stream. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.